Hi, I'm Ryan Howsam and this is the Power Of series. This is about the power of the mind and why it's incredibly important to have the right mindset. I think the most important things an entrepreneur needs to have to succeed, I'd say perhaps the most important is perseverance. Being able to persevere through the ups and downs of your entrepreneurial career is, I would say, by far the most important thing. If you're the sort of person that buckles at the first hurdle, you're going to be in trouble being an entrepreneur. So that's probably the most important one. Moving on from that, which is a sort of a play on the same thing, I suppose, positivity. Looking at every situation and trying to find a positive angle for it. If you start feeling negative, especially around your teams, I mean that's really important. If your team feel that you are negative and they can feel that, you're really going to be in trouble. So being positive yourself and then making sure that that's represented in how you speak with other people are perhaps the two things. And then the third thing, and this is something that you would go on and do, but it's about focus. Being able to focus on what's the most important thing at any one time. This was my Achilles heel as a younger man in business, and I still find it hard to focus right now. You'll find that the most successful people in the world, and it's something I adopt, have a morning routine. My morning routine, to give you an example, is jumping out of bed as soon as I wake up. That's very important. Then straight out, exercising. Then there's going to be a little bit of meditation, gratitude. And then when I'm back, I'm then looking at what it is that I'm going to get done in the day, what are the most important things, and then off my day goes. I hear that people are born with these things and then other people aren't. I mean, it's a difficult one for me to answer because I am naturally pretty much always positive. Uh, and I understand that some people may not be positive. And in fact, sometimes I hear people talking in a way and they say, "Oh, I'm just being realistic," and it really grates with me. You can cultivate a positive mindset. And the way you would do this is by surrounding yourself, A, with the right people, and then learning the right stuff, reading positive stuff, and basically training yourself to be that way. It's really interesting to see how some of my peers, particularly in my market, have looked at the situation with COVID. So for those of you that don't know, my business Staysure is the market leader in travel insurance in the UK by quite a long way. And most of our customers are over the age of 50 and a lot of them have medical conditions. So you would think that with that set of circumstances, you're going to be in serious trouble. I remember watching a podcast by Insurance Age and listening to, as I was talking earlier, it was three peers who were so-called leaders in this market. And they were talking about, and this was back in March or April, that there would be no sales until August. I looked at it in a different way and I found ways to find customers. So at a time where others had basically given up, there were a number of things that I did to make a difference and keep customers coming. And I'll not go into all those different ins and outs, but I came up with ways of thinking that got the customer there. And the reality is during this period where everybody else has sold nothing, we've had up to 60% of our normal volume in what is possibly the worst situation, well, not possibly, it is definitely the worst situation that I've ever experienced in business. So it's about thinking out of the box. What can you do different to everybody else? If you take an example of restaurants, I mean, I saw that there was lots of restaurants had closed down, but yet there was one local restaurant that was banging out takeaway orders at a real pace, and they must have got every channel up and running to work. So it's, why do some restaurants go out of business and others find a way to keep money coming in? It's exactly the same. The difference is you and how you go about it. It's incredibly important to make sure that when you're hiring, that you are hiring people that have the outlook to succeed, that are winners and want to really progress. If you get people that have a hint of negativity about them, get them out of your business as fast as you can, because I can assure you they will suck the life out of your business and you will fail. What you need to do is surround yourself in business and in life with people that have got the same outlook as you have. What you don't want to be doing is constantly dragging people along. If you have people like that, get rid of them. My key takeaways on mindset for entrepreneurs. Firstly, and this is, I think, the most important thing, is you've got to persevere. You've just got to keep going. You've got to do it with positivity. Make sure you've got a morning routine so you're setting off your day in a great way, and surround yourself with brilliant, like-minded people like you. So remember, make sure you persevere, don't give in. Make sure you're super positive. Get that morning routine going, and make sure you've got great people around you. I hope you enjoyed that episode and you got something out of it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media.